Hare Krishna. We welcome you to another episode of Yoga Stories. Today's topic is, how much control do I really have in my own life? If you see a puppeteer making a few puppets dance, the puppet show appears very attractive. But what really makes the puppets dance is the strings, which may be unseen, and the puppeteer who is behind those strings. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna describes to Arjuna, Nacha matsthani bhutani pashyame yogamaishwaram bhuta bhrannata bhuchasta mamatma bhuta bhavana. The Lord's energy is all pervading, and sometimes we are unable to see the energetic behind. There is a beautiful story to illustrate the principle of who is in control. One time in a forest, there was a sage who was meditating. Nearby, a mouse was playing. The mouse was frolicking freely, and suddenly the mouse saw that there is a cat nearby which would eat him up. The mouse was filled with terror and fear. The mouse came running to the sage, seeking help. The sage was extremely powerful, he had mystic powers. He converted that mouse into a huge cat. And he became a cat bigger than this cat which was troubling him. So the cat ran away because he saw a bigger cat in front of him. So the mouse was very happy in the form of a huge cat, and he was moving around the forest freely till a fox came and started threatening him. When the fox threatened to eat the cat, at this point the cat came running to the sage again and pleaded helplessly that I thought this position of being a cat was secure, but looks like I need to become a fox. So the sage felt compassion, and by his mystic power changed the cat into a large fox. The fox was thinking that, oh, I graduated from a mouse to a cat to a fox. Looks like nothing else can bother me. And from inside the forest, suddenly, out of the blue, came the sound of the roaring of a tiger. The fox started shivering, ran to the sage, fearful that the tiger will devour him. The sage looked at the fox with compassion, and by his mystic power turned him into a large, ferocious tiger. And now the other tiger ran away in fear. The situation had become extremely positive. The mouse had now become a huge tiger. And he thought, this is the best situation. Nothing can bother me. All the forest animals are running away out of fear. This is the best situation. Suddenly, a thought of insecurity struck him, and he started feeling, oh, what if the sage, using his mystic power, turns me back into a mouse, because he may feel afraid of me as a tiger. As soon as that thought came, he decided, let me go and devour the sage. So this mouse, which had become a tiger, went to the sage and said, oh dear sage, I am feeling extremely hungry and I am eager to eat you. At that moment, the sage, using his mystic power, changed that tiger back into a mouse. Punar Moshika Bhav. Thus, we find that we are all living on borrowed plumes. We have limited power, limited control, and if we think that we are the controllers, material nature is so powerful that in due course of time, the way we misutilize our powers, to that extent there will be a certain reaction. Therefore, we should always remember that we do not have unlimited powers, we have limited powers. And whatever progress we are making is by the grace of the divine. And thus, remembering these things, we should remain humble, and a heart filled with gratitude will always feel blessed and satisfied. Thank you very much.